Hello everybody, Baruch Hashem, we are together for the first class we have in our Bet Knesset Bet El, and we are holding in volume 6, discussing about a person that wants to hint to the goy. We said, can a person hint to the goy to do something on Shabbat, and that thing is not going to be 100% beneficial for the person. For example, a person has already one candle that is on, and he wants to put the second candle on. Now, to tell the goy to put the second candle on, you're not allowed to because it's amira legoy. Amira legoy, shvut. Chachamim said, we're not allowed to tell a goy to do something on Shabbat. Nachon? Amira legoy, shvut. Asur. But what if I don't tell the goy? What if I hint to the goy? Is hinting Amnun John allowed or no? What is the halakha regarding hinting? What did we learn?
If we tell him, like for example, we need another candle, then you're not allowed to. But if we're saying that it's a little dark in the room, you're allowed to.
Very good. But what if we put the second candle? Can you benefit from it? If you already had the first one on?
We said yes.
Very good. Kol hakavod. Yaakov John Bo. You're allowed to benefit from the second candle. אלברט, תחליף את הכיסא שלך בבקשה עם הכיסא הצהוב הזה.
מה זה?
So you're allowed to benefit from the second candle because you did not tell the goy to do it, you hinted to the goy. What's the source for that? The Gemara in Masechet Nedarim, if you remember, in Daf Mem Gimel, that a person had Lo alenu, arguments with his friend. And he got so upset at him that he said, I make a neder, Yitzchak, I will never benefit anymore from my friend. Because he made argument, you should know, Yoshua John, always when a person argues with somebody, he's expected to lose big time in his business. Arguments always causes negativity, always causes losses. You could be the number one seller in the world. If a person argued, sooner or later, his mazal disappears. מחלוקת אחת דוחה 100 פרנסות.
מה קרה עם זה? הבוכרי הזה של ב-47 שמה? הוא לא בוכרי.
You just lay down?
Huh?
הוא לא בוכרי בכלל.
You rather,
He made this argument
you can talk about the money people owe you. You can talk to the person. Say, listen, you owe me this, when you're going to pay, that's no problem. Talking. Always b'derech eretz. Not putting any chas v'shalom, anger, or negativity in the conversation. If he doesn't pay you, you have to accept that God doesn't pay you.
walk away. So tomorrow do something.
No walk away, wait.
$1 million.
Now walk away, wait. Everything could be done in a derech shalom. It doesn't have to be with fights. Nachon? I agree.
When you put in, one second. There's a certain thing. If you're selling, let's say the part, this one going from here to here, something else. But if the person working by the hand and is working the day or a week, and you say
The guy that didn't pay make avera.
For that money, he cannot get.
The guy that doesn't pay
cannot. It's not make sense because
it's hard. It
because
makes sense, but it's hard.
No, one second. Because this guy working all week, entire family depend on this person. So how you say that God don't want to give him money? It's not make a sense, Rabbi.
Okay.
Not make a sense.
Okay. Now, so Pinchasov, listen to this. He lost his money. He had argument with his partner. He lost his money. He became so hungry. He became so poor to the point he's hungry. He cannot eat. He doesn't have money to eat. Now that guy, his partner, feels bad for him. He goes to the supermarket guy and he said, can you tell the supermarket guy, listen, my friend over there lost his money. I feel bad for him. Go and feed him for Shabbat. He doesn't even have what to eat. Can he tell that to his friend or no? to the supermarket guy. What did we learn?
ברוך אתה אדון מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
לאט לאט. Can he tell it or no? מה פנחסו? Can that friend go to the supermarket guy and tell him, go and help the poor guy, his partner became poor because he was arguing with him?
יום שבת.
No, regular day.
Usually never.
He made an neder, I'm not going to benefit from you anymore.
We talk about this last.
I know, I want to refresh your memory.
Okay, hint.
Anything you learn, you have to refresh at least 4 times. You know that or no? And if you want to know it good, 40 times. If you want to do the best, 101 times.
He can hint.
So what did we say?
Hint.
We said a hint. Gemara says. He goes to the supermarket guy and he tells him, my friend lost all of his money. I feel very bad for him. He has nothing to eat. Not on the regular day, not on Shabbat. He lost 50 pounds. And the guy understands that he made a neder that he cannot benefit from me. So the guy already understood that through that hint that he wants him to benefit him. Can that be done or no? What the Gemara said?
Yeah.
Yes. And then he goes and he pays for, and then he goes and feeds him, and he brings the invoice to the guy that initiated it.
But the guy who received the help, he should know is this from this guy?
Even if he knows.
Even if
Doesn't
you know.
matter.
Even if he knows. Because he didn't give it. The supermarket guy gave it.
זה לא היה מיד
אמירה.
שלו. זה לא היה מיד שלו. זה היה אמירה, אבל זה מישהו...
הוא שילם לסופר the חוב, the debt.
Third party did.
הוא גרם לחוב.
נכון. Can he do that or no? What the Gemara said?
You say yes.
Muta. Why? Because I didn't tell the supermarket guy. נכון?
הוא שילם בסוף.
No, אמת? I didn't tell the supermarket guy to go and feed him. A hint. Gemara says, אמירה עשו, רמיזה,
מותר.
מותר.
כל הכבוד.
So from here we learned that whenever we have a same concept by the law of Amira legoy, commandment to a goy. You're not allowed to tell the goy, turn on the fire from me on Shabbat. But you will be allowed to hint to the goy. When is the hinting allowed? Whenever the benefit from whatever the goy will do is not 100%. As we gave the example, one candle is already on, and now the guy is turning on the second candle through a hinting situation. Like we gave you an example about this room right now. If this room would have yellow lights, not LED lights, I would not be allowed to tell a guy, turn it on. But would I be allowed to tell a guy, it's too dark in this room. The other half is turned off. Can I hint like this to the guy or no?
Yes.
Allowed. Why? Because I could manage being on the other side of that room also. It's not as comfortable being in a
But
half dark room.
But in the show for public, even can say direct.
Very good. Whenever public is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whenever I'm sitting here myself, I cannot tell a guy, turn on this electricity when the electricity is yellow light, not LED. Well, whenever we have the public, then we have asara. For the public, we said, you're allowed to do more lenient opinions. Remember that or no? It's like, where did we learn that for the public, the laws change? It becomes more lenient. מאיפה יודעים? Who remembers? I'll refresh your memory. Pinchaso probably knows. Rabbi Eliezer went to make minyan.
Yes, with the
goy?
slave.
Very good.
Ah,
Yaakov?
it's free this
If
way.
he freed this.
Rabbi say he saves your kavod. Rabbi say Yaakov saves you every time. What did Rabbi Eliezer say? Yaakov, tell us.
Free.
How many people were there? 8 people.
Him.
Rabbi Eliezer was 9, and the slave was
10.
10. Slave is goy. Goy cannot become part of the minyan. How did he become part of the minyan?
As soon as he is free, so he could get.
Very good. What about the brit milah?
מה אם הוא לא
I
עושה?
think it was already brit milah.
Whenever you're becoming a slave to a Jew, goy becomes slave to a Jew,
Get the brit milah.
he has to do brit milah. He has to go to a mikveh to accept mitzvot,
And then he can be.
like level of the lady. Means to say that all the time-bound mitzvot is exempt from everything else is obligated. Shabbat, kashrut, lady obligated to keep Shabbat, slave also obligated to keep Shabbat. Lady obligated to eat kosher, slave also. He's a goy. He's obligated to eat kosher. Anything that lady will be obligated, he's also obligated.
We understand
The slave.
differently. We think slave have to
Slave is not the one that you are beating him up constantly and you are treating him like a dog. Chas v'shalom. According to Jewish law, you have to treat him very nicely. And whenever you free him, he becomes a full-term Jew. Till you free him, he's a half Jew, half goy.
So conversion doesn't apply here.
He does.
As a slave, he's already a citizen.
Yeah, but in order for him to be a slave,
You have to
he needs to accept the mitzvot. To convert partially, and whenever you free him, he becomes a fully converted.
Can he unconvert?
No?
Gotcha.
So they can go purpose to the minyan like with 9 people.
Yeah.
And
And Rabbi Eliezer freed his 10th at the slave. Remember that story?
Yeah.
Now, really remember that story or no? Uriel. So what did we learn? Gemara asked, are you allowed to free your slave or no?
Yes, yes.
Are you allowed to free your slave?
No.
Yes.
yes, why not?
What yes? We said no, Asu. Le'olam bahem ta'avodu. Torah says your slaves have to be yours forever.
הוא עשה את זה בשביל מצווה.
So how did he make this avera? He made avera, he made mitzvah. Huh? Yoshua, a person makes kids he makes kids by raping a lady.
אין דבר כזה.
I made mitzvah, ברור.
לנסוע עם האוטו בשבת לעשות מצווה? לא.
באותו רגע הוא עשה את זה נכון.
So he was short one for minyan, remember?
Yeah.
He converted him to Judaism.
So how did he do it? He freed the slave, he made avera. What the Gemara said, you're not allowed to do avera, mitzvah ba'avera.
נכון.
Yeah, but all the slaves, before they become slaves, they do breed, they do keep
True, but Rabbi Eliezer was not allowed to free him because you're making avera by freeing a slave. What the Gemara answers?
לשם שמיים.
For minyan, for asara.
לשם שמיים.
Whenever he did L'Shem Shamayim of the public needs, the rule changed. What Rav Ovadia Yosef says? You see, he didn't do it for himself. He didn't say, you know what, I need some cash right now. I have this slave, Davai, I'll sell him. I'll free him. I'll say, slave, listen, you want to be free? Yeah, go find me $10,000 from somebody to sponsor you. I'll free you. This you're not allowed to. Because the money you take is the reason you do that for your personal benefit. But whenever the reason you do it is for the communal benefit.
So if it's an example, 9 people in Shabbat, and the 10th one coming with the car to the Shabbat minyan.
Why not?
It's part of minyan in Shabbat with the car.
He's a Jew.
For certain things, not for everything.
אני יודע למה אני שואל.
Not for everything.
יכול להיות Jew, אז מה?
Not for everything. He's a Jew, but not for everything.
הוא לא יכול לעלות לתורה?
We give him aliyah Torah and we substitute with another one, extra.
Rabbi,
Just not to cause machloket.
Can I say my opinion?
Huh?
Can I say my opinion? No. If the person come with the car, right? No.
He will do tshuva one day.
You're right. You see,
Yeah, I
I
know where you're going.
this is the point.
He will do tshuva one day. That's why I said you have to count him for certain things.
If you actually bring the person to you,
Feels the same way, no?
That's why Chabad,
Rabbi,
אף אחד לא
if you bring the person to you, first you have a zchut,
חב"ד שנוסע
first
עם
you
אוטו
did the
50
mitzvah
שנה,
for
הוא יעשה
him,
עוד 100 שנה,
and
הוא
this
יסיים
guy
עוד
also
שטויות זה.
gonna continue the right way.
Yeah.
Amen.
Otherwise, if you actually pushing the person,
Yaakov, you are correct.
done.
Emet. So now, from here, what do we see? Shh, Rabbi Shai. Shh, 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 shh. What do we see from here? That to do something for the public, what the halacha says, Yoshua, it becomes more lenient. So even though you're not allowed to tell a goy to turn on the fire, to turn on the light, yellow light electricity, for your personal benefit, not allowed. But for the public benefit, it is allowed.
that's the concept. That's the concept of Chabad.
Yeah. Right now, Rabotai, we are not letting this conversation continue. We're continuing our halachot. So now, another thing is, telling the goy, you said, not allowed to for personal benefit. This guy is unbelievable. You know, I'll tell you, in Hasov, there was one time a person that came to one rabbi. Rabbi told him, listen, you need to learn Torah. Every morning you have to learn Torah. Learn until 11, 12 o'clock, something like that, and then go to work. Yeah. He said, Rabbi, my busiest time is in the morning. What are you talking about? I said, Hashem said, כל המקבל עליו עול תורה, מעבירים ממנו עול דרך מלכות ועול דרך ארץ. All the darkness out of this world goes away from him. This guy sitting, his phone is ringing. And he makes developing. He develop buildings. The guy comes early morning, he needs to put a crane. The city over there came giving him problems. And he calls the owner. The owner doesn't pick up the phone. He's learning Torah. Calling. And he goes crazy. The rabbi is looking at him. Don't pick up. Continue like this, Abotai, for 3-4 hours, phone calls after phone call from all over the world. Then he listens to recordings. Yo, don't ask. The city came over here. They're closing us down. The crane guy is over here. They want to put it up. We don't know what to do. Please pick up the phone. Tell us what to do. And then this problem, that problem, this problem. At the end, when he stopped learning, finished learning, last phone call was, boss, don't worry. We took care of everything. Everything went the right way. we knew who to call, what to do. The rabbi tells him, you see, all this was a nisayon. Hashem orchestrated all this to test you. Are you going to lose your time of Torah and say, oh, Rabbi, pull, you need to make the money right now. What can I do? I need to make the living. Hashem says, I can send you the living after you're learning Torah. When you learn Torah, you're with me. You think I'm going to make you lose because you are with me. You're with God. You think God is not going to take care of whatever losses you think supposed to have. That's a person have to? No. Morning time, evening time, I need to have a set time to study Torah. Nothing should be interrupting these times. Yeah? Uriel, you remember or no? Yalla, very good. Next. Now, we're speaking about the laws of reading also. says הרב עובדיה, כשיש חתן או אבי הבן ומזמין קרואים לבית כנסת לעלות לספר תורה, ושמות האורחים הקוראים כתובים כסדרם, זה העלייה הראשונה, זה העלייה השנייה, על פי דעת המזמין, מותר לשמש בית כנסת, רואה את מה שכתוב וקורא אותם לעלות לספר תורה, על ידי הכתב שבידו. Back in the day, רבותיי, whenever people used to have a party, gathering, they had a written list of who sits where, how many people are coming. The food was not as luxurious lifestyle that we have today. You know, unlimited amount. You go to restaurants today with weddings, there is unlimited amount of food. It's impossible to eat so much food. It's just impossible. For 300 people, they cook for 900 people. It's mamash impossible.
Always like that.
Yeah, it's chabal.
That's why when you have a party of 100, I order for 60, 55, 60 is enough. Exactly. Boom. The rest we're going to throw in the garbage.
Yeah, כל הכבוד.
They use it in
יש לך...
So listen what happened right now.
אמרתי לה.
Now, Rabbi Shai,
שכל, בינה.
back in the day, people was very particular about who comes, where he sits, if he comes, if he doesn't come, the catering should not charge him extra. So people used to make a lot of changes as they're reading this list. Say, oh, this guy doesn't come, he crosses it. So the balabait of the catering does not make extra food for this person, he's not coming. And then he adds, oh, this guy is coming instead of that guy. He adds this name. So reading from these lists used to cause people to cross or to add by writing. Cross or add by writing. Now Shabbat comes. Are you allowed to do the same thing on Shabbat or no?
No.
Albert John?
No.
That's waste of time. This phone you put down. You don't need that. Concentrate on Torah. It's much more beneficial for your neshama. Can you read this list now on Shabbat or no? Read.
Yes.
Read.
But not-
David Abramov, table 1. Ruben Shimonov, table 2.
To read, yes.
Gabriel Davidov, number table 3. Can you read this by Shabbat or no? So as usually, I have news for you. You're not allowed to do this. This is halakha. You're not allowed to read from this list on Shabbat.
Why not?
Why? We're afraid that you're going to cross or you're going to add. That's a not normal thing to do. Become Shabbat. You're allowed to cross on Shabbat.
אין לך עת.
Oh, so you're going to find a net. Person is going to be afraid. Chachamim were afraid you might go ahead and make this mistake.
חושבים על הצדדים.
Now, if so, question. Rabbi Yosef says, what if I have a list of aliyot? The guy right now, the Gabaim in Ashkenazi synagogues, they have a cycle of how many people they have in the
Just
shul.
announcing the name.
And they're announcing the name. David, whatever, Berkovich, David Abramovich. They call the name. Go to Aliyah like this, go to Aliyah like that. Shamash can read this list on Shabbat? Because the other list of the weddings, you said you're not allowed to read on Shabbat.
Read the list.
The list of the Aliyot, is it the same as the list of the Shabbat or no?
No.
Or of the restaurant cases or no? Says Rav Ovadia, no. Why? Why? Makom mitzvah, very good. Because for the catering hall, it's a gathering. It's not necessarily for mitzvah. It could be also for mitzvah, but it's not necessarily for mitzvah. Aliyah la Torah is 100% for mitzvah. So because of that, says the list that he reads for Aliyah la Torah,
Mutar.
this is 100% mitzvah, and therefore it is allowed to read this b'Shabbat. Evantem?
Okay.
Very good. Another thing says Rav Ovadia, the reason we could be lenient over here is because over here is for tzibur. When a person has a party, he is the owner of the party. He's yahid, he's individual. However, the Sefer Torah, you cannot read Sefer Torah individual. You need to have asara. Without 10 people, you cannot take out Sefer Torah. So always when you read Sefer Torah, there is asara. A community will remind each other, hey, don't do this, Shabbat. He's going to remember. A person is aliyah etat, shaliach tzibur. He read wrong word. Everybody will jump. Oh, you read the wrong word. So something that done with the public watching you for each other, not to make mistake. Yeah? Yoshua, you understood? Very good. Amnon, you got it? מותר שהשליח ציבור יקרא ביום כיפור מתוך הכתב נשמות הנפטרים. So too says Rav Ovadia, the list of נפטרים. You know that during Yom Hashanah and Kippur, it's a very important time to do hashkava for your relatives. More important than throughout the whole year.
The Ashkenaz do the
Rosh Hashanah and Kippur.
Yizkor.
Yizkor, yeah.
ואנחנו הספרדים לא עושים את זה.
They don't do Yizkor, but they say Ashkavot.
Yeah.
People do Ashkavot. And this time to do Ashkavot is very important, even if it is not that year, within a year. Even if it is earlier than that year. Even if it's 5 years ago, 10 years, 20, 30 years ago. Everybody that you know that passed away, you mention their name on Yom Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and you donate money, says Bet Yosef, for every one of them. You give whatever, $1, $10, $100 for each one of them. I will donate for every name. And it says on Rosh Hashanah and Kippur, Sifrei Chaim veSifrei Metim niftachim lefanecha. Not only the books of their life people are open to decide what's going to be with them in the upcoming year, also the books of the dead people is open. What's going to be with them also in the upcoming year? If they're going to go higher in Gan Eden or lower, they're going to go higher in Gehinom or lower. What's going to be with them is going to be determined. Gilgul, part of Gilgul. What's going to be with your relatives in the upcoming year determined at the same time that your life is determined, which is Rosh Hashanah to Yom Kippurim. This is the 10 days of Tshuva. So now you coming, you don't want to forget before Rosh Hashanah and Kippur, you're making a whole list of your relatives. Bet Knesset, you coming, you can read this or no?
Sure.
David Arbramov, Reuven Shimonov, can you read these names or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
There's a mitzvah.
Mitzvah. So reading the list for sake of a mitzvah, and it's in the community. You're not doing it yourself at home. You're doing it in the community. Therefore, it is more reason to be lenient. וכל שכן אם תורמים לצדקה, אתה רואה? לעילוי נשמת הנפטרים, דאשה פרדה מהם. Understood? So if it's done for sake of a mitzvah, it is allowed. Okay, next הלכה. כותל או וילון שיש בו צורות של חיות משונות, או דיוקנאות של בני אדם בשעת מעשים, כמלחמת דוד וגוליית, ותחת הצורות כתוב, זאת צורת פלוני וזה דיוקן פלוני. אסור לקרות בהם בשבת. גזרה שם היקרא בשטרי הדיוטות. A person, this is a very common mistake people do. There is a picture of how David HaMelech is fighting with Goliath. And on the bottom it says, King David fights with Goliath, whatever. Shabbat, you can read the letters on the bottom of the picture or no?
Why not?
Says הלכה, אסור לקרות בהם בשבת.
Why?
Oh. If the reason why you're doing it is to teach kids Tanakh, the audience yourself, is that's the reason you're doing it, then it's allowed because it's part of mitzvah. But if it is, I see, wow, interesting picture. What is that picture? Let me read. It's David HaMelech and Goliath.
So why not?
This halakha says not allowed to. Because on Shabbat you're supposed to dedicate your mind for Torah.
ומחמירים.
לא, זה הלכה. תקרא. אסור לקרות בהם בשבת.
הרבה דברים אסור.
בסדר, I'm telling you what's הלכה.
זה נראה לי הכי קל של...
אין הכי נמי.
שמגיע לרמה הזאת.
הלוואי. But you should know that this is such an issue that we're not allowed to read the letters on the bottom of the picture that has a certain motion, certain incident, that has certain event. It's like, wow, what is this event? Let me read. Oh, this is, wow, I didn't know. Oh, this. A person right now is seeing, I don't know if there's a picture of Martin Luther King freeing the people. Let's say there is a picture of it. And you see, who is this black guy? Let me see. What is this? What's happening over there?
Bringing you that outside from your
Concentration of
attention,
Shabbat. That's what the halakha says. Asur likot ba'em beShabbat. To see the picture, you have no problem. If you saw, you're Ben Adam, what can you do? But intentionally to go and read the letters on the bottom of the picture, that's already איך אומרים, kum ve'aseh, intentional thing you're doing. This is already not allowed. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. If your intention is for Torah, that's fine. If your intention is out of curiosity, what is this picture? It's not necessarily for Torah. Martin Luther King doing something is not necessarily for Torah.
That I agree with, but I'm saying King David, I think there's no one else besides Torah. You know what I mean?
You're right, but when you see a picture of somebody fights with somebody else, you don't know it's King David.
But it says on the bottom. You're saying before.
The drive was not to initiate the act for mitzvah purpose. You understood? Very good. Rabotai, let's go to our dear Rabbi Nachman.
Yes.
Very good. Last time we spoke about how important it is for a person not to give up about any failures that happen in his life. For example, a person failed with his business, failed with his wife, failed with whatever. There's one guy got divorced 3 times already. He's right now depressed. How I'm going to get married? Who is going to get married to me after 3 times I got divorced? היה צריך, I could have, would have, should have. Right now, already happened. He already got divorced 3 times. So he is right now sitting, miyuash. He gave up hope already. So marriage is not for me. I don't believe I will be able to find a proper wife anymore. He gave up.
It's not a proper husband. Maybe. After 3 times.
I'm never going to find. So he gave up hope. Is he doing the right thing or the wrong thing?
He's doing the wrong thing.
Wrong thing. That's according to your Torah.
wrong.
According to our Torah,
wrong.
that's the wrong thing.
זה לא משנה, זה
You never can give up hope.
שלו, הוא פשוט
אין ייאוש בעולם, כלל. You can never ever give up
There is
hope.
no use.
Another guy
Right.
tried business 3 times, 4 times.
זה טוב.
Failed. Doesn't go. Should he try the 5th time or already say, oh, Habibi, leave me alone. He's sitting smoking weed all day long. He's depressed on his life. He doesn't know what to do with himself. That's it. How many times I can fail? I put 2-3 years on every time of the business. I put so much money. I run out like a chicken without a head. But Kansom, what happened with all this? Allahu Akbar. Hameshraf. A person that falls into Yehush, into losing, giving up hope. Huh? In despair?
He falls into despair.
Torah says in the morning, הביא עז כנמר, וקל כנשק, ורץ כצבי בגיבור, כארי, לעשות רצון אביך שבשמיים. He says, you're supposed to be גיבור, hero, like a lion. You guys know, if you read about, if you read about lion in nature magazines and places like that, lion is a very big loser. You guys know that or no? Very big loser. Out of 5 times that he runs after his prey, only 1 time he's successful, 4 times he's falling. You guys know that or no? Lion.
Yeah, he cannot run.
He sees a deer, tzvi. He runs, wants to get it. He's hungry. The deer, chick, he runs, disappears. He comes back home with the head down, dead hungry, didn't find it. Then he relaxes, he finds another deer. Runs. Second time, he comes back home. I've got shoe. Failed. Now, what are the chances he's going to go for the third time?
He's hungry, he has no choice.
Huh?
He has no choice.
He'll eat the press. He said, the heck with this.
Choice, they still.
Third time, come back home, failing. Fourth time. On the fifth time, he'll get it. A person failed in life one time. Rabbi, business is not for me. Women is not for me. They're all the same garbage. Synagogue is not for me. Torah is not for me. Person fails one time, right away Yetzer Hara makes him fall into that depression mode. No point. What the Torah tells you in the morning? Gibor ka'ari. You have to be hero, like a lion. What does it mean, hero like a lion? Lion is a loser. Lion is not a loser. The strongest hero who is whoever can come out of his Yeush moment. Despair, Amarta? From his despair moments.
Not despair moments. From out of despair.
Out of despair.
Yeah.
Out of Yeush. If you're able to pick up yourself from the Yeush, in Hashem's eyes, you are Gibor. With any situation, with marriage, with children, with parnasa, with partners, with business, with neighbors. Rabbi, I went to my neighbor, I tried to make shalom with him. I bring him a nice cake, I bring him flowers, I bring him this. Listen, we neighbors, after everything happened, whatever, you took my parking, I took your parking, this problem, we neighbors, let's make shalom. Oh, you brought me a poisoned cake, huh? You want to kill me now? This guy, Devona, this guy. Rabbi, should I try again to go and make shalom with this guy? Tell me. I bring him a cake, he tells me it's poisoned cake. Should I try, Rabbi, and go and make shalom with such a person? You tell me, Rabbi, what would you do? Huh? Pinchaso, what would I do? Should I go? And second time, he's asking you.
Yes.
כן, בטח.
Yes.
I brought him something else, again complain, again pushes me off.
If you bought him for the clean Ashpolo, he'll accept.
To prove that it's not poison.
Whatever, he doesn't want to, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Rabbi, I tried already 2 times. 2 times he's slammed the door on my face. And he should threaten me, if you're going to come third time, I'm going to call the police.
That's it.
You're harassing me.
To give up.
With cakes, yeah.
So after how many times you give up?
3 times, no?
No giving up.
3. No.
מה, זה כבר יוצא
It's the same like Yom Kippur. You say slicha to somebody. Let's say you don't talk to somebody.
That's
After how many
halakha.
times?
That's
After how many
halakha.
times? 1 time or 2 times?
3 times. By halakha, 3 times. Halakha.
With
After the
witness-
third
with
time, you
witness-
don't have to, but you still can do it. You still have a mitzvah to do it.
With witnesses? You have
No,
to
with
witness?
people.
With people,
No,
yeah.
you have to first time ask yourself forgiveness. Be'emet, I'm sorry, I acknowledge my mistake. Will not be repeated. Be'emet, I'm talking to you from my heart. I made a mistake. I'm a human being. I'm not an angel. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to talk to you. Time passed by. You're bringing more important people with you. In kavod of these people, probably he'll relax and say, "Hi, okay." Boa mungav. He doesn't want to listen.
Next time.
If he saw
Third time, you're coming with even more important people. Rabbi, it cost me a lot of time, a lot of money. All these people are not going to come for free. Their time is very valuable. Pay. To make shalom,
Take it out from his heart.
make it. Third time I made it.
חשוב.
Rabbi, just did the this man doesn't want to listen. No, I don't forgive you.
Okay, so go.
Now you're obligated on the fourth time or no?
No.
No, you're not obligated. But is there still a mitzvah to do it or no? You're not obligated, but is there still a mitzvah or no? Yes.
But does he get punished? For
What he
saying
gets
no?
is between him and God.
He
It's
gets.
not you.
אולי
No.
הוא get hurt very
God says, if you want me to forgive you, you have to learn how to forgive others. כל המעביר על מידותיו, מעבירים לו על כל פשעיו. If you learn how to forgive others, Hashem says, I can also learn how to forgive you. Now, if you're stubborn and no, I don't want to forgive you, I will never forget that. Мы прощаем, но не забываем. You know those wrong statements? Prashayim means you forgot it. Sure. Never happened. Why? How can I get there? Because you deeply inside your heart understand that this was not him. It was a messenger of Hashem.
So he sold him a cubic zirconium and he took from him $75,000.
Yeah.
He knew it was cubic zirconium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you want him now to forgive him that he already lost.
No, I don't want. Hashem wants.
Hashem wants.
Because thank you. Because if he wouldn't trick you with $75,000, your wife will have, your child will have a heart attack that will cost you $75,000.
Yeah.
Why would you rather go? Which path?
Yeah.
You get so used to, Rabbi, anything will happen to my child. There is insurance today. Insurance today. Not everything has insurance, and not everything that will. It's not all about money. Also, sometimes a person. Right now, I told you this child that drowned in the water. His father cannot work. His mother cannot work. All day sleeping in the hospital, worrying about the 3-year-old child. Remember or no?
כן, הוא יצא מזה כבר.
לא יודע אם יצא או לא. מקווה שיצא. Now, all this money he's losing, she's losing. Every month they used to make $15,000, $20,000. Right now they don't have $15,000, $20,000. 3 months already 60. 4 months already 80. You want to be $80,000 get lost by sleeping next to your child's bed, hospital bed? No problem. You're going to lose it $80,000 over there, sleeping in a hospital, have no life for the next 3-4 months. You're not going to take it here. You're going to take it, lose it there. Hashem has many ways how to get things done.
Yes, you're right.
In a second. In a second, you're in the hospital with your child. 1 second, he goes boom against the corner of the house, falls. Sure. He tripped against something. His head, pach, next to on the corner. Emergency blood. Woo! In a second, you're there. We're thinking, Rabbi, I know how to handle things under my control. Everything is under my control. But Chavi Shabbat under control. In your dreams.
אתה גם רק הוא הראה
Chavi Shabbat, when you sleep. Yeah.
הוא נדבק, כנראה שכן שלו
Night dreams. You think everything is under your control. 1 second. Go to the doctor. What happened? Balid.
I can't move my back.
Checking. Oh, listen, there's a tumor over there. Huh?
Oh boy.
Whoa, yeah, you didn't know all these tears. Yeah, suddenly it hurts. Tadokoi tumor. We need to operate you. You're going to be right now at the hospital 3-4 months. Easy. Rehabilitation center, recuperate after all this. 1 second. You cannot work. Your muscle hurts here. Your muscle hurts there. So if Hashem wants you to lose money, you think He has no other ways. Suddenly your shoulder hurts. Suddenly your leg hurts. Suddenly your eye hurts.
הוא עושה לך את זה קל, בקיצר.
Hashem said, let this guy take your $75,000. Said, Zo Khalifati, Temurati, Kaparati. Said, Satki Saram, Raf. So never, says Rabbi Nachman, a person can get to a Yeush moment. Despair. I'm giving up hope already. I cannot handle it anymore. I give up hope on life, Rabbi. I want a suicide. Why you want a suicide? Everything is wrong in my life. Habibi, and how many good things you have in your life?
They're not counting.
This, Rabotai, the most important thing for the Torah is to work on our Emuna. And be hero, like a lion. Lion is a loser. Imagine if I tell you I have a guy, he buys buildings, he makes investments. Out of 5 investments, 4 of them he fails. You're going to invest with him? This is this is a hero, this guy. I call him, you're going to call him a hero? You're going to call him the biggest loser. So how the Torah says, be hero, gibor, kari. Kari is the biggest loser of all the animals. So what hero are we talking about? What gvura are we talking about? What strength? So you're going to be strong like a lion. Kako is strong.
Don't give up, it means.
What being strong means?
Not giving up.
Don't give up. Because whenever you are falling into Yeush mode,
You lose hope.
you have no koach to get up from there. So a person that does have the koach to get up from there is very strong.
Negativity.
Get out from your negativity and start to become positivity. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ואמן.
איפה על זה?
מצווה גדולה להיות בשמחה.